5 Most Famous Turkish Actors Part 2. They say Turkish men have a charm that's simply impossible to resist. And if you've watched even one Turkish series, you've probably already fallen for one of them. But today, we're going beyond the intense stares and romantic scenes. Today, I'm going to introduce you to the 5 most handsome Turkish actors. Yes, the ones who make thousands of women around the world swoon, not just because of their looks, but because of the stories behind them. Who was a model before becoming an actor? Who had a secret romance with his co-star? And who almost gave up his career after a scandal that shook the country? I promise. Each of these men hides a past full of fascinating facts, romances, and surprises. And the last name on the list will leave you breathless. So stay until the end. Give this video a like. And if you love Turkish series as much as we do, subscribe right now. Because here we don't just talk about beauty. We talk about the men who make the screen. And our hearts tremble. Engin Akyürek, the mysterious heartthrob who conquers without saying a word. If there's one actor who manages to captivate audiences with just a glance, no scandals, no exaggerations, it's Engin Akyürek. Born in Ankara in 1981, Engin seemed destined for a different path. He graduated with a degree in history from Ankara University, never imagining that his life would take a dramatic turn after joining the talent show Türkiye'nin Yıldızları in 2004. Not only did he win, but his charisma on screen immediately caught the attention of directors and producers. His rise was meteoric. Very soon, he became the leading man in major productions like Fatma Gül'ün Suçu Ne, where he played Kerim, a complex character that catapulted him to international fame. Then came other hits like Kara Para Aşk, Sefir'in Kızı, and more recently Adım Farah, alongside Demet Özdemir, proving that his talent is anything but fleeting. Engin reinvents himself with every role. What truly fascinates the public, however, is his air of mystery. Unlike many celebrities, Engin is known for being extremely private. He has no active social media presence and rarely appears at media events. This decision has created a kind of myth around him, making fans idealize him even more. And when it comes to his love life, he's been surrounded by rumors. One of the most talked about was his supposed romance with Tuba Büyüküstün, his co-star in Kara Para Aşk. Although they never confirmed anything, their chemistry on and off camera was undeniable. He's also been linked briefly to Kensu Dere and Neslihan Atagul, but those stories were either denied or never became public. Direct controversies? Very few. Engin seems to steer clear of them, but his silence has sometimes been interpreted by critics as coldness. Others, however, see in him an example of professionalism and quiet elegance. Today, with more than 20 years of career behind him, Engin remains one of Turkey's most respected actors. He's currently working on new projects for digital platforms, and it wouldn't be surprising to see him soon in an international production. Handsome, talented, and enigmatic, Engin Akyürek is without a doubt a leading man who leaves his mark without ever needing the noise of scandal. İbrahim Çelikkol, the strong man with a noble heart who melts screens. From his commanding presence to his magnetic charm, İbrahim Çelikkol has built a career that seamlessly blends action and emotion. Born in 1982 in Izmit, northwestern Turkey, İbrahim once seemed destined for a different path, a promising future as a professional handball player. However, a serious injury forced him to rethink his life. At 24, he took a leap into modeling and quickly made a name for himself on the runways of Istanbul and Milan. Biography. Discipline shaped İbrahim from a young age. His time with Turkey's national youth handball team taught him teamwork and resilience. His chiseled looks and athletic build soon led him to sign with elite models, but posing wasn't enough for him. Determined to express more, he began studying acting and made his debut in 2007 in Küçük Kadınlar. His grounded, stoic performance style caught the eye of action directors, and soon he was taking on complex leading roles in shows like Karadağ and Siyah İnci, where he portrayed conflicted heroes and broken-hearted men, relationships. Behind that tough exterior lies a man with a history of intense love stories. His most publicized relationship was with actress Özge Özpirinçci, his co-star in Kadın. Their undeniable chemistry made them media favorites for a year, though marriage rumors were never confirmed. In 2019, he was linked to model Gülçen Arslan, but both clarified they were just friends. Ibrahim has stated in interviews that he values privacy deeply, describing true love as something quiet and deeply personal. Gossip and controversies. Despite his reputation as a rugged heartthrob, Ibrahim has managed to avoid major scandals. Still, rumors have occasionally surfaced, like claims that he demanded more physique-focused scenes in certain scripts, which he flatly denied, calling them internet jokes. A more serious stir came in 2015 when he publicly supported a controversial tabloid, earning backlash from critics, but also admiration for refusing to over-curate his public image. Where he is now. Nearly 20 years into his career, Ibrahim remains one of Turkey's most respected leading men. Recently, he wrapped filming for the action film Sisler İçinde and is preparing for his television comeback in a historical romance drama. Outside the spotlight, he supports youth sports programs through local NGOs, giving back to the community that shaped him. Balancing his film projects with a peaceful life in Bodrum, Ibrahim Çelikol stands as proof that physical strength can coexist with a generous heart and a grounded spirit. Mehmet Akif Alakurt, the prince of drama and model of charm. From his beginnings on fashion runways to his rise as a leading man, Mehmet Akif Alakurt has long been synonymous with elegance and emotional intensity. Born in 1979 in Bursa, Turkey, Mehmet's first dream was to conquer the world of fashion. After studying engineering at the Middle East Technical University, he decided to pursue modeling instead. His striking height, 1.90, and angular features earned him international magazine covers and contracts with top haute couture brands. Biography. In 2002, Mehmet won the Best Model of Turkey title, followed by Best Model of the World in 2003, a double victory that launched his global modeling career. But despite the success, he felt creatively unfulfilled and soon turned to acting. After studying drama in Istanbul, he debuted on TV in 2005 with Haziran Geçesi. Success followed quickly with major roles in Ihlamurlar Altında and Adını Feriha Koydum, where he portrayed Emir Sarıfoğlu, a wealthy yet tormented young man whose impossible love story captivated millions. Relationships. Mehmet's love life has long fascinated fans. Although he insists on keeping his heart off camera, he has been linked to several co-stars. Rumors of a brief romance with Sıla Türkoğlu during Adını Feriha Koydum circulated widely, but both actors described it as just a very close friendship. Later, he was rumored to have dated Aslı Enver, though neither confirmed it publicly. Mehmet has often said he values honesty and loyalty above all, adding that fame has made him cautious when it comes to love. Gossip and controversies. Like any major celebrity, Mehmet hasn't escaped controversy. In 2012, he made headlines for walking off the set of Aşk-ı Memnu over creative disagreements with the director. The decision divided fans. Some praised his artistic integrity, while others criticized him as uncompromising. Another rumor involved a heated dispute with a fashion photographer over a suggestive photo concept, which Mehmet later explained by saying, "An artist must feel comfortable to give their best." Where he is now. After stepping away from the spotlight in 2015, Mehmet made a comeback in 2023 with the series Yalnız Kurt, earning praise for his emotional maturity and strong performance. Beyond acting, he now manages his own men's fashion line, reflecting his timeless classic style. Splitting his time between Istanbul and Los Angeles, he balances boxing workouts, yoga, painting, and philanthropy, supporting mental health organizations in Turkey. With his elegance, discipline, and mysterious charm, Mehmet Akif Alakurt continues to embody the perfect mix of sophistication and passion that defines the golden era of Turkish drama. Burak Deniz, the versatile heartthrob who wins hearts with his smile and talent. From his debut to becoming one of the most sought-after faces on streaming platforms, Burak Deniz has proven that his charm goes far beyond good looks. He's an actor capable of combining sensitivity and charisma in every role. Born in Istanbul in 1991, Burak grew up fascinated by cinema and theater. Although he initially studied mechanical engineering at Istanbul Technical University, his true passion led him to pursue drama, where he found his calling. Biography. Burak began his career in 2011 with small roles in local TV series, but it wasn't until 2015 that he rose to fame with Aşk Laftan Anlamaz, playing Murat Sarsılmaz, the heir to a textile empire. His chemistry with Hande Erçel went viral, establishing him as one of Turkey's favorite romantic leads. He later starred in Bizim Hikaye, the Turkish adaptation of Shameless, and in the Netflix series You Knock on My Door, where he played a compassionate doctor, showcasing his impressive range across both drama and comedy. Relationships. When it comes to his love life, Burak has kept a moderate public profile, though he hasn't escaped rumors. During the filming of Aşk Laftan Anlamaz, his close friendship with Hande Erçel sparked speculation about a possible romance, though both repeatedly stated they were just good friends. Later, he was briefly linked to actress Dilan Çiçek Deniz, his co-star in Yarım Kalan Aşklar, but the relationship seemed to end after a few public outings. In interviews, Burak has said he values privacy in love and prefers to let his work speak for him. Gossip and controversies. Despite his kind and approachable image, Burak has had his share of controversies. In 2018, he was criticized for arriving late to a movie premiere, frustrating organizers and fans. Where he is now. Today, Burak Deniz continues to captivate audiences. In 2025, he stars in Kayıp Mevsim, a romantic thriller already trending on YouTube Premium Turkey. Beyond acting, he works with charitable organizations supporting arts education for underprivileged youth in Istanbul. In his free time, Burak balances intense gym sessions with oil painting classes, proving his passions go beyond the screen. With a unique mix of talent, humility, and that infectious smile, Burak Deniz stands tall as one of Turkey's most beloved and complete actors, an artist who can charm the world with both his heart and his craft. Mert Ramazan Demir, the young star who shines with authenticity. Biography. Mert Ramazan Demir was born on January 28, 1998, in Şile, a coastal district of Istanbul, as the youngest of 6 siblings in a family originally from Van. His father is a businessman, and his mother is a homemaker. Although he initially studied dialogic communication at Beykent University in Istanbul, Mert soon felt the call of acting and later trained at the Michelle Danner Acting Studio in Los Angeles, where he refined his dramatic technique. He made his television debut in 2019 with minor roles, but his major breakthrough came in 2020 when he played Ateş in Öğretmen, the teacher, a Canal D series exploring moral dilemmas within Turkey's school system. That role opened the door to international fame, showcasing his ability to balance vulnerability and strength. Key projects and recognition. In 2022, he joined the cast of Yalı Çapkını, Star TV, portraying Ferit Korhan, a charming heir whose love story and inner conflict captivated audiences over 101 episodes. He also starred in the Netflix film UFO, where he played a young motorcyclist caught in a high-adrenaline romance, solidifying his popularity across streaming platforms. Relationships. Mert keeps his romantic life very private. Although social media often buzzes with rumors about relationships with co-stars, he never confirms anything, preferring to keep the spotlight on his work. In interviews, he has stated, "I value the privacy of my family and my relationships," reinforcing his image as a focused and discreet young actor. Rumors and controversies. His career has been remarkably free of major scandals. The only significant media incident occurred in November 2023, when he missed the Altan Kelebek Awards ceremony due to an emergency hospital visit. He later clarified that it was just a minor health issue and quickly returned to his projects. Where he stands today. After rising to prominence as Ateş in Öğretmen, 2020, and dazzling audiences as Ferit Korhan in Yalı Çapkını, 2022, Mert recently wrapped filming for the series Head and Shoulders and is currently shooting Bize Bir Şey Olmaz, set to premiere soon on Disney. He also works with community theater workshops in Istanbul, showing his commitment to local culture and young talent. At only 27 years old, Mert Ramazan Demir continues his upward climb, bringing freshness, authenticity, and emotional truth to Turkish television. And that's our journey through the charm and fascinating lives of the 5 Turkish heartthrobs who've stolen countless hearts. From Engin Akyurek, the mysterious enigma who avoids scandal, to Ibrahim Çelikol, the noble-hearted titan. Mehmet Akif Alakurt, the dramatic prince who defends his art. Burak Deniz, the versatile smile that lights up every screen. And finally, Mert Ramazan Demir, the authentic new face shining in his own light. Each one reminds us that true beauty comes from talent, dedication, and the untold stories behind the scenes. Were you surprised by any secret romances? Or maybe by a controversy that almost changed a career? Tell us in the comments which of these 5 left you wanting more, and which detail fascinated you the most. If you enjoyed this journey, give us a like and subscribe now so you won't miss our upcoming episodes, exclusive trailers, fun facts about your favorite Turkish series, and much more. Hit the notification bell and join us for the next adventure into the dazzling world of Turkish drama.